Apple's foldable iPhone may be in short supply after it launches. We'll talk all about it in moments, but first, USB-C has markedly improved the way we use our devices. A single, universal connector type to rule them all, it's now the de facto standard for modern devices, capable of data transfer, power delivery, and even video output. The latest and fastest generation of USB, USB 4, is capable of bidirectional data transfer rates up to 80 gigabits per second. To put that in perspective, you can transfer a whopping 100 gigabytes in just over 10 seconds at that speed. But don't pick a USB-C equipped device up at random expecting it to have blazing fast speeds. USB-C is not a single specification. Rather, it is a wrapper for one of a number of different specifications ranging from those that were around when the connector first debuted in 2014 to the latest standards in 2026. When picking up a USB-C device at random, you could end up with a powerful USB 4 port, but you could also wind up saddled with a much slower USB 2.0 connection. Even the best USB-C hub we recommend in 2026 tops out at USB 3.1. Apple recently gave us a perfect example of this unpredictability with its latest laptop, the MacBook Neo. The Neo is a budget device, which bowed at $600. It has since undergone a price hike to $700. To hit that competitive price point, Apple made some concessions, one of which was to include a weaker USB 2.0 port, capable of only 480 megabits per second transfer rates, alongside a somewhat stronger USB 3.2 Gen 2 port, capable of 10 gigabits per second. Nonetheless, both are visually identical USB-C ports. So, how did this connector that looks so simple on the outside become so internally convoluted? And how can you determine the actual capabilities of your USB-C devices? Check out the full article from Engadget's Max Miller at Engadget.com and find out what you need to know. Many people who want Apple's rumored iPhone Ultra may not be able to get it at first, according to a recent industry survey from analyst Ming-Chi Kuo. Kuo believes that demand will be high for Apple's first foldable smartphone, but that the company will only be able to make 500,000 to 1 million of the devices shortly after it launches late in Q3 2026. After that initial quarter, though, Apple will get production up to speed and ship around 7 to 8 million units by the end of 2026. The slow initial pace, Kuo said, will be due to the iPhone Ultra's innovative folding design that will create manufacturing challenges when production first starts. The situation will be similar to the iPhone X, which also had a slow start to production due to technical innovations like an OLED alt-screen design, notch, and true depth Face ID camera. Despite a high price of up to $2,500, demand for the foldable iPhone will be high through the end of 2026, according to Kuo's discussions with carriers, sales channels, and resellers. He's expecting it to sell out immediately after pre-orders open, with lead times up to 6 weeks or longer remaining through December. Scarce initial supply, a highly recognizable design, and an innovative user experience should all support a short-term resale premium, he wrote. Kuo's report should be treated with some skepticism, as Apple has yet to confirm the existence of its long-rumored, still unnamed, foldable phone. However, Apple's recent iOS 27 beta adds credence that such a device is imminent, as it contains terms like fold state and angle degrees, as well as a variable for the total number of built-in displays on the host device. iPhone Ultra, aka iPhone Fold, is only a rumored name and could change. It's expected to have a 5.5-inch exterior display and 7.8-inch interior display, a bit smaller than the 8.3-inch iPad mini. It's likely to be squarer than Samsung's Galaxy Z Fold 7 when folded, making it considerably wider when unfolded. It will reportedly use a flexible OLED with a laser-drilled metal support plate to disperse stress and will have a nearly invisible crease. For more on what to expect, read our iPhone Fold rumor roundup at Engadget.com. Thanks for listening to the show. Make sure to rate, review, and subscribe on Apple Podcasts. Today's show featured journalism by Engadget contributor Steve Dent and was produced by Spoken Layer. I'm Imran Sheikh, and we'll talk more tomorrow.
Spoken Layer.